Hello everybody, Blake with BlvdHome, and today I'm a little fired up. Your appliance repairman, we're not stupid. That's all I'm gonna say. When we come to your home and we're there to help you, and trust me, that's why I've done all these videos. It's all I want to do is help you and all my viewers. Anybody that wants to watch this channel, I hope there's a lot of people that do, because there's nothing more frustrating than having an appliance break down and have to wait and have to schedule an appointment to have an appliance repairman come out, and they don't have the part, and then they got to order the part, and then they got to take time off again to come back to put the part in. I want to ease your burden of having to do this. If you take care of your appliances and do certain things, we don't have issues and you don't have to go through this whole process of getting your appliance repaired. Today, we're going to specifically talk about two different customers that I've had recently. One is on a dryer here. The other one is on an ice machine. It's sitting about right there behind me. That's a small ice machine. It's not a full-size ice machine, but that's an ice machine, if you're wondering. We're going to start with this dryer. Now, this dryer I came across the other day. These pictures are great with this. Now, I went out of this house. The lady has a dryer. A lot of you looking at the pictures might recognize the lint filter, and if you do, you get bonus points today. On this dryer, the customer complaint was it's not heating. So I did all my testing, tore it apart, went down in there, found out that the high limit thermostat or high limit TOD, thermal operating device, is bad on the heating element. So when it gets too hot, it trips and it doesn't allow the unit to heat anymore. So I'm thinking to myself, okay, I've got to go through this and find out what's wrong with this dryer and why it got so hot that it tripped this TOD device. And I grabbed the lint filter and I pull it out. Now I looked at the top part of the filter. As you can see in the picture here, the top part of it's kind of mostly clean, and you kind of see this red and dark stuff kind of on the top right there. And I flipped the lint filter over, and you see the picture here on the back side, and you see darkness, kind of like my soul. You see darkness. I flipped up the flap on it and I counted nine layers of lint in this machine. In this filter, 9 layers, different colors, different shades. And so I go to the customer and I say, okay, well, this is what's happened to your dryer. Well, why did that happen? I said, more than likely, it was your lint filter, you don't clean it. Well, I clean it every time. You can check that garbage can right there, you'll see lint in it right there. So I open up the lint filter and I flip it up. Now that lint, honestly, was as thick as my finger. And I'm showing her, I'm counting all these layers of stuff in there. And she goes, well, that's there because it's been broken. And so I've just been using it on air dry. And that's just from air dry because I haven't been cleaning it every time. Really? Do you think that I'm dumb as a box of rocks? I know you haven't been cleaning this filter every time. And this is what caused your failure. Why do you argue with us? We're not trying there to harm you or prove you wrong. That's not our job. Our job is to help you understand what the failure is. Not to make you feel dumb, not to belittle you. We want to explain to you what caused the failure and to help you so it doesn't happen again. Not to say, ha ha, that's my Ralphie impression, I know it's terrible. We're there to help you. Moral of the story is, clean your lint filter every time, because if you don't clean your lint filter every time, it looks like this. And if it looks like this, then your dryer breaks. So now let's talk about ice makers. We have ice machines, and the biggest thing with ice machines that cause them to fail is people not cleaning their ice machines. They do require cleaning. They do require descalers going through them. They require all these other things to go through their ice machines to work properly. I cannot tell you how many times I've been out to their house and I look at their machines. Now I'm going to show you some pictures here. Do you really think that they clean their ice machine every 3 months? I don't think so. Because the problem with this ice machine is, if you look down the side of it, you're going to see all this scale and stuff that's built up on the inside of the evaporator. Now, how this works is you have this round tube. Now, this round tube is the evaporator, and that's what it gets cold. Water comes into the bottom of this tube, and you have an auger that sits down in there, and as that water freezes, that auger is constantly running and pulling the ice that is freezing up to the top, and then it's pulling it through, for lack of a better word, almost a meat extruder, compacting this ice, pulling it through there and making nuggets, and then it pushing it off into the ice bin. All of this has all this calcium all on the inside of this. And you look at the auger, you can see it all up and down this auger. You can see all the hard water deposits on this. So the complaint with this machine is when it's running, it squeals like a pig. And it does squeal like a pig, trust me. The reason this has happened, now we have all these hard water minerals around this auger, and inside the evaporator itself, when it's going around, it's basically grinding and making this awful squealing noise. And I say to them, do you clean this? Oh yeah, I clean this all the time. All these pictures you see is after I've tore it apart to replace the evaporator and to replace the auger, because they're so bad. You have to replace the evaporator and the auger, and that's not an easy job because it's a refrigeration job. And then you tell them, well, you need to clean this more often, and they give you that side eye of, I clean it all the time, Blake. What do you know, Mr. Appliance salesperson? You don't live my life. We're not dumb. We can see with our eyes what it is, and you show it to them and they look at you like, you know nothing. Okay, well, I'm not trying to help you. We'll see you again in 6 months. This time we'll be charging you for the repair, and you'll be saying, just clean it. I know it's a pain, but it's gonna save you thousands of dollars. For ice machines in general, usually Care Manual will tell you the difference. A lot of the ice machines, the Scotsmans, the GEs, they will tell you when it's time to clean it. There is special descaling solution that you can buy from the manufacturer, and there's great videos from the manufacturer. So if you go to Scotsman, they've got great videos on YouTube that shows you how to properly clean and to maintain your machine. So basically you have to drain the water out. They tell you how to clean the inside. They tell you when to put the solution in to run it through the clean portion of the cycle. Just because you press the clean button doesn't mean it's cleaning it. You have to use a cleaner to clean it, and these are things you have to do to keep these machines running optimally. It's worth your time to do it, because it's like not changing the oil in your brand new car and running it for 20,000 miles and say, oh, why is my engine blowing up? My friends, I go out to your homes, I open up your ice machine because you say it's not working. I pull off some panels and it's black. It's black! With mold and junk and guck. And I'm thinking to myself the whole time I'm working on this, oh, I'm not glad I'm not the one eating the ice out of this machine, because it's disgusting. There are things you can do to clean it, but don't ask me to take ice out of your machine. Here, taste it, it tastes funny. No, I believe you. So anyhow, clean your machines. So honestly, I really hope you've enjoyed this video, because this is great therapy, and all you are therapy for me, because I can vent. I feel like I'm on the chair, and I probably need to get one of our Chase loungers on the other part of our store and just lay on it and say, oh, I feel so much better, you know, because I've got this out of my system today, and because it's been building up. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. We have a lot of other great videos, and I try to give you a lot of great information in all the other videos. I really enjoy everybody tuning in, your great comments. Please like and subscribe. Please put in comments below. Be happy to answer them for you. And we hope to see you again real soon.